This is the St. Johns County Real Estate Auction Report brought to you by Vanta Quality Assets. You can find us at vantallc.com. Investors welcome. Now, let's go to court. And at the auction, we had just a few properties at the auction, on the auction block, if you will. And most of them, believe it or not, were canceled. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Anyway, let me show you this one. This particular property is 10668 Quail Ridge Drive, and it was canceled. Very interesting. Very interesting. The next one was not canceled. Let me show you this. It's 29 Arbor Club Drive, Unit 214. Of course, it's a condo. Nobody wanted it, and of course, the reserve was way too high. But here's the interesting portion of the auction. Now, we didn't bid on any of these homes because they were overpriced. As far as we're concerned, they were way above our, not only our price range, but the price range that we can resell the home at. For example, here's one. Its estimate is 510. Reserve was 281. Heck, could go all the way up to 379 and still, create a pretty good profit, or can you? 109 Surrey Lane, Vanta Beach, Florida. No one bid. Went back to the bank. Next one. Excuse me. Similar situation, almost. Reserve is a bit higher. Let me show it to you. 1128 Mill Creek Drive, Jacksonville. Very nice properties. Very nice properties. Just not bid on. This particular one was also, the reserve was a bit high. 299, 755, which was the plaintiff total. Let me show it to you. And this would be the last property that was at the auction, and the property in question is 1829 State Road 13, St. John's. And actually, all it is just lot. It's a 2.45 acre lot, and just wanted way too much money for it. The next one canceled, but true to our nature, we show it to you anyway. 1067 Winterhawk Drive. That canceled. The next one that canceled was 489 South Millview Way, Ponte Beach. And the next one, these are high-priced homes too, by the way. Next one that canceled was here, 161 Lawn Avenue, St. Augustine. Now, I don't know exactly what the deal is with most of the cancellations. And if you look at the picture here, most of them were canceled. They're mostly canceled. So, and nobody bought the expensive homes. Of course, nobody buys them because they're not really very the resale value in those, in the time it takes to sell those type of homes is takes a lot longer. So I can understand that. Anyway, that's all she wrote as far as the auction's concerned. I heard one guy said, "What a jip." And in other news, I wanted to start with the S&P 500. I don't really show the stock market too much, but we have a 6-month chart here of the S&P 500. If you notice, the last month and a half, it's been a wild ride. Down for half a month, December 15th, up all the way up to, the Santa Claus rally, yay, and then down again, and then up again, down, and it's just, I'm getting seasick. The thing is, as far as the S&P is concerned, it's still above the 2000 level. That's a psychological level, and I'm not about to do any technical analysis on this. I stopped doing technical analysis on stock market and most markets since the QE and all the I'm not going to call it manipulation, but I said it. Okay, here's the housing index. What's going on here? Wait a minute, what's going on here? The housing index has gone down. It actually topped 2015. This is in January. Well, I wouldn't say mid. Let's say the first week or so of 2015. We're looking at a 6-month chart here. What is going on? Let me look at it. Let me look at a 1-month chart, and let's see exactly when it topped. It topped the 12th, and it came back way back down. Interesting. Wait a minute. But Bloomberg says confidence among U.S. home builders little changed in January. U.S. home builders, of course, they're going to have confidence. You know, I mean, there's some things that you read that you're like, you got to be. You know, no, absolutely not. Now they talk about mortgage rates, improving confidence. They're pushing confidence, but when you see something like this, I'm sorry, that does not bode much confidence. Let's look at KB Homes. That's a builder. Whoa, that's a precipitous drop. We're talking about a stock here that went from close to 17 at its high this year, if you will, because last year was much higher, down to 12. Ouch! Ouch! So you say, so what? KB Homes? What kind of stock is this? Well, you know what? It was doing okay. You know, it was still in a sideways motion, and boom, came down. How about Hovnanian? Same situation. Didn't go down as quickly and as hard as KB Homes, but I think there is going to be a contagion here, and Hovnanian, Toll Brothers, all these other home builders are going to follow KB Homes. Now we're looking at a 5-year chart of Hovnanian. Okay, if we look at the 6-month chart, what you see here, it doesn't look very good. Why? That's got to be the interest rates. They're going up, right? They have to be going. No, they're not. Look at this. This is a 5-year chart of the interest rates. Didn't I say, well, technically, and I'm not going to pat myself in the back, but I think it's going to go down to 3.34, and it's heading down there. It's heading to that point, that level, possibly even lower. This is a 5-year chart. Okay? If you look at some videos prior, I actually talked about this wedge pattern that was breached. I said when that wedge pattern is breached, this kind of make a little triangle here. See that? Once that's breached, it's going to go down, and boom, I was correct. Kind of wish I wasn't. Anyway, with interest rates this low, what is going on? Well, this is from Earning Platform. Pin Meet Housing Bubble 2. There are some people that actually believe, in some institutions as well, that we are in another housing bubble. And they're trying to reinflate it, and thanks to this guy, when he inflated it the first time, good old Spanky, Alan Greenspan, he did a pretty good job the first time. It ain't happening again. And what the heck is hair loss? And, oh, I'm sorry. I get sidetracked. Okay, chart of the day. Okay, and you're looking at what are we looking at here? It's the mortgage rate. The mortgage rate. You know, we were just talking about that just a little bit before. Just look, the mortgage rates went up to 19 in 1980, and they just consistently went down from the late 80s all the way up till now. I mean, come on. At some point, this particular channel is going to be breached to the upside. They'll probably have to, hit 4.75, maybe 5%, and then it's off to the races or back way up again. That's not going to be good for housing. It's a pretty good multiple charts. It's a pretty good article. I'm not going to go through all of it. Besides, this lady just scared me. Okay, so anyway, pretty good stuff though. Pretty good stuff here. It talks about the Western United States. Blah 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 blah. It is Burning Platform. Okay, and it's called theburningplatform.com. And just look for it, you know, and it's got this particular article in it. Anyway, that's all she wrote when it comes to the auction and when it comes to the news. And remember, good bidding, have no fear, and by the way, take your damn hats off, it's court! I thank you.